Nobody is supposed to do this. Not at 41 years old, not in the NBA, not in the playoffs, and definitely not after 23 seasons. But somehow, here we are again. LeBron James catches the ball near the logo. Lakers down 3. Crowd losing their minds. Houston fans already standing, ready to celebrate. Reed Shepherd picks him up full court. Young legs, fresh energy. Everything about this matchup should favor the rookie. Except there's one problem. The man guarding him isn't normal. LeBron drives left. Help defender comes. He kicks out, kicks it back. Clock bleeding, defender closing. 3 seconds. Step back. Launches it. Splash. Tie game. The arena explodes. And somehow, after all these years, we're still watching LeBron James save playoff games like it's 2012. That shot wasn't just big. It was absurd. Because 10 seconds before that shot, a 41-year-old LeBron was playing full-court defense in crunch time against a player who literally was not alive when LeBron entered the NBA. Think about that for a second. Reed Shepherd grew up watching LeBron highlights on YouTube. LeBron remembers when YouTube didn't even exist. That's how long this man has been dominating basketball. At this point, LeBron isn't just an NBA player anymore. He's like basketball's final boss that nobody can defeat. A walking artifact from an entirely different era, somehow still cooking players young enough to call him Unk. And the scary part? He's still one of the best players alive. That's the part that makes no sense. We've seen old NBA players before. We saw late career legends hang around. But usually it looks sad. Slower movement, limited minutes, bench rolls, occasional flashes of greatness. LeBron skipped all of that. This man is still dropping near 30 in playoff games while carrying entire offenses on his back. That should not happen. Actually, scratch that. It shouldn't even be physically possible. And the craziest part is we've been predicting his downfall for almost a decade now. Back in 2019, people were already preparing the retirement speeches. LeBron was 34. 34. People were talking like he was some ancient relic ready to collapse at any second. Sports shows debated whether his dominance was over. Analysts swore he would never look elite again. Some even said he'd never reach the playoffs at a high level anymore. Then what happened? The very next season, he won a championship. And 7 years later, we are still having the same conversation. Every single postseason starts the same way. Maybe this is finally the year LeBron declines. And every single year, LeBron responds the same way, by ruining somebody's season. Coming into this Rockets series, nobody believed in the Lakers. No Luka, no Austin Reeves, half the offense injured. Analysts weren't previewing the matchup. They were preparing a funeral. How badly will Houston destroy them? Can the Lakers even win one game? Is this finally the end? And honestly, it sounds reasonable. Because asking a 41-year-old player to carry playoff games against one of the youngest and most athletic teams in basketball sounds ridiculous. But then Game 2 happened. LeBron bulldozed through defenders for dunks, started controlling the pace, started barking at teammates, started turning back the clock again. And suddenly everybody remembered something very important. LeBron James had spent 2 decades humiliating predictions. At this point, doubting him feels less like analysis and more like a yearly tradition. And somehow, the most unbelievable moment of all wasn't even one of his shots. It happened midway through Game 3. LeBron scores off the glass. Next possession, Bronny comes off a screen from his father and drills a 3. Crowd going crazy. Then the Lakers get a fast break. LeBron throws the lob to his own son. Bronny catches it and finishes. Arena explodes again. Then LeBron comes back down and hits another 3. Then another bucket at the rim. Just like that, father and son combined for a 12-point run in an NBA playoff game. A father and son in the NBA playoffs, dominating together. That is the kind of moment that sounds fake until you actually watch it happen. Basketball has given us insane moments before. Kobe's 81, Steph breaking the game, Jordan's last shot. But a dad throwing a playoff alley-oop to his own son? That feels like something from a sports movie that people would call unrealistic. And somehow, LeBron made it real. Honestly, the longer you think about LeBron's career, the weirder it gets. Look around the Rockets roster. Amin Thompson, Jabari Smith Jr., Tari Eason. Most of these guys were toddlers when LeBron entered the league. Some weren't even born when he made his first playoff run. That means entire NBA careers have started and ended during LeBron's dominance. Players got drafted, made all-star teams, won championships, retired, and LeBron is still here. And statistically, this postseason makes even less sense. Almost every productive playoff player is under 32 years old. Most are under 26. That's how basketball works. Young legs survive playoff basketball. Older players fade. Except LeBron apparently looked at biology and decided it was optional. Among players averaging elite playoff production, there are only a few older stars. Jokic, Karl Anthony Towns, and then somehow, 41-year-old LeBron James sitting right beside them like this is completely normal. Spoiler alert, it is not normal. Historically, NBA players past 41 barely even touched the court. Some averaged 1 point. Some played garbage minutes. Some could barely move anymore. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was considered the gold standard for longevity. At 41, he was still productive, still respected. And then LeBron came along and shattered the entire concept of aging in basketball. He didn't just extend greatness. He redefined what greatness at this age could even look like. And maybe the wildest part of all this is how many eras LeBron has survived. He played against Allen Iverson, against Tim Duncan, against Kobe Bryant, against Kevin Durant, against Steph Curry. And now he's battling players who grew up studying him. There are rookies entering the league whose earliest basketball memory is probably LeBron winning championships. That's terrifying. This man has been elite for so long that some NBA players spent their childhoods watching him, then grew up and had to guard him in playoff games. That's not longevity anymore. That's mythology. And maybe that's why what we're witnessing feels so impossible. There's no comparison for it, no blueprint, no historical example. We've literally never seen anything like this before. A player this old isn't supposed to be carrying playoff teams. He's not supposed to be playing full-court defense. He's not supposed to be throwing lobs to his own son in the postseason. And yet, every year he keeps doing something that forces basketball fans to rethink what's possible. At this point, LeBron James isn't fighting against opponents anymore. He's fighting against time itself. And somehow, time is losing. So enjoy this while it lasts, because one day this run will finally end. One day LeBron will walk off an NBA court for the last time. And when that happens, basketball might never see anything like this again, ever. So the question is, where does LeBron's longevity rank among the greatest achievements in sports history?